We're just waiting on Madison. Well, I'm kind of waiting on. Yeah. All right. Uh, oh, and that's what I'm about to start talking. God damn it. All right. Yeah, I saw that. And as soon as I was. Okay, now he's back. Okay. Everybody can hear me. Oh my God. Cunt. Okay. So, this will be a 3v3 showcase for the island. This will be a BO2 throwback style on BO7. With that being said, I have posted the rules in the chat as y'all, if y'all were to do some scrolling back, because there's been some messages since then. So, these will be the teams. It will be Love Wins, Pat, Skips versus Marksman, Maddie, and Mischief. Hellstorm, yes. And RCXD for yeah, I just figured that was assumed. RCXD in S&D is allowed. Not the dogs. We're not doing all that. Y'all are allowed to wall bounce with this just because, because this is all on BO7. But this is going to be the match. Everyone ready? And get into y'all's team call. Team 1 is Pat, Love Wins, and Skips. Team 2 is Marksman, Maddie, and Mischief. Team 2. And alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. Oh man. Alrighty. Alright, we have the BO2 throwback. And I will hop on board here with Mischief this round 1 in the best of 7. Let's see how this goes. It's just going to attack straight to point. Hey, over to white band. And takes down Love Wins. Marksman takes down Pat. And I think names are all mixed up. This is going to be interesting. Addy, staying alive. Takes down one. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's basically the MA in the Scorpion from BO2. And we will see how this goes. she's gonna get some shots from across the way. Skips on board here. Ooh. Mischief put in some movement on those Skips right there. But Skips manages to get a kill. Marksman in the hill. Gets traded out by Skips. And Skips gets traded out by Maddie. Maddie with the 2-piece on the Pat. And I mean, she is on a 6-kill streak. On her way to get herself a cruise missile. Or as it was known back in the day, a Hellstorm, and I don't think she got it. And yeah, I mean, that's on a 3. Gets taken down. I am trying to get over to Pat here. It's 76-18 at the moment. And so far, this match is kind of heading towards a good way, but Team 1 is managing to keep the hill. This is a big money hill, so this is a big hill to hold. And Maddie gonna get a pick. Standing towards Pat. Put some shots down. Stays alive. Skips. Playing the call out. And this is just becoming inmate galore. As I kinda almost predicted it would. Oh, it's not letting me get the love wins. Yeah. And Mischief with the 2-piece. Going 9-5. Both him and Maddie are trying to go for the skill on the left wings. Gets taken down for his troubles. And quite the 3-piece. I can't even get on her POV even if I wanted to. I very much do want to. And Pat gets his 4th kill. He's gonna be looking for the 2nd. Throws his stuff. Flash. Yep. I mean, this game's pretty close. It's only a 27-point lead for Team 2. And coming up from behind the Skips. There's some Mischief. He's searching for him. That takes down Maddie. Marson gets taken down. Mischief gets the trade. And gets traded. 12 and 9 for both Mischief and Marksman. Maddie has the strong start, but kind of slowing down, but she has now caught back up with teammates. And it is now a tie game going into the new rotations. And this is going to be right now, score-wise at least. It could make a plausible tie happen if the match keeps on going like this. So far, Team 2 is ahead in terms of kills, but negative in terms of points. Pat on a 3-kill streak, same with, and Skips also on a 4. Pat gets taken down. Skips, Pat finesse his life. Gets taken down. Pat back up Love Wins. Love Wins play time for as efficiently as you can. And kind of gets ganged up on. And they decide to try to rotate through the back. And Pat with the kill. Maddie takes down one. She's on a 3-kill streak at the moment. And yeah, I mean, the thing about like these gunfights is that with the M8, you kind of want to like play your positioning and your angles and your ability to like win gunfights at a distance compared to like the SMG in this game, or at least in this matchup. The Rev 46 and Pat, by the way, has been catching up in terms of his kills and deaths, and skips and Love Wins, flipping even to positive. Yeah. Ooh, Marksman with the beamer. Always a joy to have him, despite him not being directly involved anymore. Puts his shots in the left lane. Turns on the skips, tries to get the kill. They should know. For the one AC. They traded each other out. And this could potentially set them up to tie the game. Or at least just about tie the game. And these guys start hanging on to the rotation. Pat playing the cutoff kills. Same with Love Wins. Oh, yikes. Skips was 2, Mischief gets the trade, and Back trades on that. He's going to try to pass, going to try to play the flank on them. This might be the perfect play. He's managed to get 4 kills, and he doesn't. Maddie turns and burns. Mischief plays life. And Marksman, 2-kill streak gets taken down. Mischief playing the cutoff. Maddie just trying to keep them in bay. Yep. And we start heading into new here. 214 to 208. This is the last kill of the game. So it's anybody's game. 217, 218, 208. They gotta at least keep it contested here on out. And the green team managing to make it happen. But they could technically make the comeback happen. Or even the tie. But now it's mathematically impossible. And the green team wins. $238 to $215. Such a close map. And I believe this is Love Wins' POV. Not yeah, that's her camo. And that is definitely her POV, because I remember seeing it from the green team's perspective. Nasty. Yeah, I mean, like, the kills and the damage were in favor of the green team, but red kind of played time a little bit more favorably. However, they did come out short on winning the map. Now we will be heading into S&D. So we will go into standoff. Yep. All right. We will head in. I can't get onto Love Wins' perspective. Well, at the very least, I guess I'll go with this snipe. Mischief. Takes down skips. Gets the second. And last alive, Pat in the 1v3. He sees Marksman. Oh, takes out one and gets traded out. Marksman trying to play his life. 1-0 for the green team. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna hop on board here Skips. I know. See how he responds. He knows that Mischief sniped over from A. Pat playing his life. Marksman backs down, plays his life. Skips gets sniped. Yep. And Pat's left in the 1v2. But they know where he's at. And they also know that bomb is down. Oh, wow. Mischief just finessing his life. Pat forced to try to close the distance. Despite having an AMA, he missed the gunfight. Mischief with the ace as well. 3-0. Going into round 2. Hop on board here of Mischief, see how his line of sight is here. And he gets taken down by Pat. Maddie trying to watch the push through, but she missed the timing. Skips left in the 1v2. Forced to reposition. Nice marksman. Maddie, that's alive. Staring at this floor. Now, Skips tries to close the distance on the B. And it's going to play the defuse. Does Maddie check it? Wait. Gotta say, she almost missed it. She almost missed it. 2-0 for Team 2. I mean, Skips pulls the sniper back out. So does Pat. No? Pat's sniping, but not Skips. Okay. So Mischief trying to watch the flank. This is an aggressive sniper push from Pat, and Maddie reads it. Ace force. Marksman kind of gets caught alone, but he does at least get the info over to his teammates. Knowing that they have to make the move. And Mischief with the Overwatch. And then he heads over to A. Maddie gets caught lacking. Mischief is left on the 1v2 with the sniper. The odds ever be in his favor. Oh, I don't think he caught a glimpse of Left Wind sliding back to bomb the plant. Or did he? And Skips fights round A and gets their first round win. Round to win. Ugh, I can't speak. God, that sight. They weren't kidding when they said this site is not that great. Skips is on a 2-kill streak at the moment. But they managed to tie it up this round. We will see. Mischief with the boomstick. Crazy. Yeah, man. Mischief watched outside. Backs up. Takes down Love. Marksman takes down Love wins. Pat with the snipe. Trying to play his life. Skips is taking down Mischief. Marksman tries to push it out. On to Pat. Caught a glimpse of him. Knows where he's coming from. Maddie. Oh, Mischief gets the snipe. I didn't know he had the angle on that. 3-1 for Team 2. Ah. And boy, Nelly, does that hurt. And, I mean, so far, Mischief leading the way. Maddie not too far off. And Marksman gets double teams. Maddie trying to get the pinch. She may get the timing, depending on how this goes. But they kind of completely flipped the map on its head. Pat catches a glimpse of Mischief. Shoot him from the side. Maddie gets him. But skips. Communicates. Or should communicate. And that's their second round win. 2-3. The question is do they happen to tie it in one of these next couple of rounds? Or will they falter? And continue to give a lead over to the green team? Hop on board here with Mischief. He's gonna kind of try to push out a little bit, but he kind of gets caught between Ark and a hard place. And Pat getting stunned. 2v3. Marksman picks up the bomb. And yeah, I mean, old habits die hard, Marksman. Old habits die hard. Even after a break, meleeing in the middle of a gunfight, it's always going to happen at least once for you. And as I say that, I mean, Skips catches a glimpse on the A, takes down Mischief. Marksman left in a 1v3, but eyes are now set on him, and he is caught between a rock and a hard place and taken down for his efforts. And Team 1 manages to tie. All right, hop on board here. I would love to go over to Love Wins' perspective, but it does not let me. And Maddie gets stunned. Skips 1 to 3. Love Wins on a 2, and versus Marksman are kind of back down. Mischief gets taken down. Marksman left in the 1v3. He is known to clutch some of these. And he is taken down. And Team 1 overtakes the lead. Man. Marksman. Oh man. Team 1 playing aggressive. Trades going back and forth. Maddie left extending. And yeah. Team 1 gets the kill. And I do not know what you mean, Reese. 5 to 3. Will the curse activate for Team 2? Find out here in the next couple rounds. Or possible rounds, really. Skips is on a 5-kill streak. He does have an RC. So does Pat. Being on the 4. Skips should at least get some info here doing this. And Pat was also... The Mischief takes down 1. And that was Pat. Skips still alive. I guess Love Wins had RC as well. Yeah. Skips in the 1v3. He takes down Mischief. He's on a 6. He does have his cruise missile. Oh, Marksman decides to go into Delhi. Or Grandma's. He gets taken down. That's in a 1v1. Skips should know where Marksman is at. He caught a glimpse of him. Marksman does not know. But he should read this. And he does read it. Yeah. Good sniper Marksman. And skips this streak. And not only that, but Team 1 uses all their streaks. So they have nothing to really play with. 5-4. Will Team 2 make that comeback? Make that curse a reality? And the drag scope. That damage though for 4 kills, that's crazy. He's almost got 1,000 damage. And keep in mind, health is at 100 in this game. Maddie. Not really moving. Picks up on him now. The Skips. Kind of playing. Oh, this is a Marksman corner. I have known him to play it. Pat takes down Marksman. Wait, it was Bishop that was in the marksman corner. And Bishop takes down Pat. Love wins in the 1v2, but I cannot get over to her perspective. I am so sorry. Maddie is planning, and she is the closest to Love wins at the moment, but I'm going to guess that Mischief may catch eyes on her first. Oh, Love wins. Crawling. Yeah, and they tie it up 5-5, round 11. The one that wins this round wins the map. So either way, it's either going to come down to clutch / choke, or it's just going to come down to closing it out from Team 1. Really, the slaying isn't bad over towards Team 1. Mischief playing bottom wood. Marksman catches side of Love wins. Gets the dome. Gets her anyways. And he nades over. Skips. And Pat left in the 2v3. But Team 2 does have to plant. But this post plant looks like it's in favor of Team 2 at the moment. Ooh. Pat, last alive, I guess Marksman and Mischief. I did not mean to do this, but I just realized I put 3 M's together. Yep. And that gets taken down inside Delhi. Round 11, 5-3 comeback curse. Fully realized. 11-7 from Mischief, and I believe that was the same way for Skips as well. And that it was. And I think technically, yeah, kills were in favor of Team 1 by a kill. Map 3 will be underway here shortly. All right. All right, map 3, Clifftown. Uh-oh. I think Skip's told Pat to run an AR. Yeah, I mean, this isn't definitely a map that should favor the AR for the most part, but there is a couple of hills where the SMG is very viable. Watch across the map. Yikes. Mischief with only 2. He's going to start moving along. Does he raid towards McCut? And Mischief gets life, getting the cut. Pat, that's life on the wave. Gets taken down. Trade after trade. Marksman. Catch it. See, skips his head. Just skips. Like, oh, well, mad 8. He does not. He decides to try to challenge the hill directly from yellow. And that is a flawless hold over from Team 2. Skips. Trying to move along. Ooh, Marksman on the 4. On the 5. He does get his Hellstorm. And he does read the spawn, by the way. Make that a 6 kill streak. Marksman is feeling himself at the moment. However, he's not able to get the kill on the Scorpion at close range. Gets got on the 3, but gets traded out immediately once he got down the hill. And yeah, and they really need to start focusing on this rotation. This is a big money hill coming up next. But Mischief making his way and causes the spawn to flip. Marksman 8 and 4, Mischief 6 and 4, Maddie 6 and 4 as well. Oh, top corner from Maddie or Marksman. Marksman. Yikes, dude. I said, as the gun gets seen, and Marksman. On another 2 kill streak. Second Mischief. Yeah. Mischief on the 4. Love wins on the rotation. Maybe trying to push down shots on the love wins. Skips. Playing the cutoff. And Mischief on the 5. I'm on board with him. He's going to try to play the cutoffs. Gets taken down. Pat plays his life, secures the hill. And this is a much needed hold from the side of Team 1. Trophy is called in. Oh, wins, knives. Mischief. Pat on a 4 kill streak. And I mean, they do not read the pinch as some shots gets fired downrange. Yep. And Marksman spawns behind. Good to read it though. He at least plays his life. And I mean, this is a 80-point game at the moment. And climbing. I mean, this map is about as close as you can really get it, and Skips is trying the walk out of the spot. And, oh, just snuck up on me. Mischief is on an 8 kill streak. I am so sorry, bud. Hopefully this continues. I'll say that. Sorry, Caster Curse. I cannot catch your break, Mischief. But Mischief is 25 and 8 at the moment. Doing what he can. Marksman, 15 and 11. Maddie, 10 and 14. So far, everybody from the side of Team 1 is negative. And Mischief couldn't quite curve the missile. Oh, wow. Marksman takes down Mischief. And, yeah, I mean, approaching the point of no return. Technically possible, but this would have to be a perfect game from the side of Team 1 from here on out. And that's kind of like one of the reasons why they like changed the rules of Hardpoint. This was the only year, BO2 was the only year that did the continuous time. If I were, well, maybe in this world as well. I don't remember on AW, but time is going in favor of Team 1. And this is a much needed rotation, number 17. Pat on the rotation. And they spawn towards new. This is not looking good for Team 2 at the moment, because Team 1 managed to hold it really well last time. And Marksman gets a double knife. Manny watches the front cross. Gets one. Love Wins gets the trade. Mischief spawns in the back. Love Wins gets traded out. And yeah, we are. What is this? Yeah, this is mathematically impossible at this point. At this point, you might as well just try to get your guns back warm. Get used to one another. Oh, the one burst. I haven't seen too many of those tonight. Yeah. 4-point game. Going into the last hill. I mean, technically, you can still make this as close as possible. And just get yourself momentum going into map 4. However, this is not in favor of Team 1 at the moment. And Team 2 wins by nearly 100 points. Mischief, I think this might have been his 8 kill streak. He was on the comment. Going 34 and 15. Yeah, 27 non-tradeds. Can't really afford to do that. Alrighty. Alright, we'll be holding off 1 sec. We will be heading into Express S&D. Alright. And yeah. Alrighty. I would love to get some love wins pop, you know, but guys can't be choosers. Team 1 opts for a B plant, and they managed to team shoot onto Marksman. Maddie playing side. Oh, gets the kill. He gets traded immediately by Skips. Skips on a 2. Will he get the ace? Mischief in the 1v2. Oh! And almost turns and burns. 1-0. Team 1. That is not love wins, that is Skips. I could tell him from multiple things. Anyway. Mainly skins. No boomsticks. Yeah, no boomsticks. Aside from Marksman, he did catch a glimpse of Pat. However, number 2 is on the flank. And they're just playing rain around the rosy. But the bomb is getting defused. And it does. Holy shit. 2-0 for Team 1. With the ninja. With the ninja. Come on. Sorry if you hear the frogs in the background. They are loud. Anyway. Hop on board here of Mischief as he tries to intersect the team. And Love wins. Takes down Mischief. And second pick, Marksman in the 1v3 with the snipe. Pat opts to play his life. Good call on him. Marksman trying to hope for the overextension. Yo. Ah. Alrighty. I did the mode. I did the mode. I did the mode. Hey, is Madison away or? Okay, I was just making sure. I just knew she didn't move. Alright. Alright. Sounds good. Alrighty. It is 3-0 for Team 1. Marksman decided to forfeit that round. He realistically didn't feel as though he would win that 1v3 with the situation. That being said, Team 1, it's turn to plant. Oh, I can hop onto some level 1 stuff. That is nice, actually. Mischief, wrapping around the back. Marksman takes down skips. Overzealous. Marksman for the 2 kills. Yeah, he slid just a little too far. 3-1. Still in favor of Team 1. Man, oh man. I mean, as far as S&D goes, it could definitely go either way. But I think, like, I know Marksman and Mischief are the most known for their S&D prowess. And Marksman tries to knife a button. Not the gun drop button. Anyways, so skips ultra crawling through rails. Loveland gets the pinch, makes Maddie weak, takes down Marksman at the same time. Maddie takes down skips. Reads Love wins. Love wins. Gets the second. Sees the third. 1v1 for the ace. Mischief playing his life. And Love wins, gets him. 4-1 in favor of Team 1. And that is an ace, in fact. All right. See how this breakoff goes. And that will be going over turds. Probably a love wins pop here. Marksman sniping, takes down Pat. And Maddie. Play her life, gets taken down. Marksman tries to recruit, skips. And just a bunch of overextensions on the side of Team 1. Oh, wow. Marksman goes for the kill and gets it. Gets 2 for the round. The score is 4-2. Team 2 has quite the mountain to climb. But with how their track record so far, they are more than capable of making the comeback. I mean, is this the break of wins has been popping? Both Skips and Pat have been struggling. And yeah, I mean, oh, Marksman just gonna play his life. Runs. Tries to flip the map on its head, but the bomb is now down, and I wonder if they communicate that or notice. And I don't think they do. Skips gets the second kill in the mischief. 1v3 for Maddie. And she's been a factor so far in this series. And technically, all 3 are possible 1v1s for her to get. Yep. And that is 5-2 for Team 1. And I mean, so far, Marksman decides to back away with his life. I think I hear an RC. And I do. Just backs away with his life. Trying to make something happen. Mischief with the first blood. But does not kill the bomb carrier in time before the plant goes through. Pat responds with a kill of his own. Skips, taken down. They do have info on the Pat. However, will they do this? And Mischief gets the defuse. 5-3. It is now 5-3. Team 1 is still in the lead. Possible soft 5-3. This would be more of a comeback than the first S&D. If it were to get pulled off. But the mountain is still a major climb, especially on a map like Express. However, the slang is pretty even for Team 1 at the moment. No real complaints can be had. And Skip's big first blade on the Mischief kind of puts Maddie and Marksman in a position, and Marksman in the 1v3 bomb is put on the ground, but they should know that Marksman is likely sniping. And Pat is just chasing and chasing and chasing, and gets the kill. Lord, 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 that is 6-3. We are pushing this series to at least a map 5. And that's the thing too, like all the maps aside from this one and Clifftown were pretty close. And the ladies and gentlemen is the scoreboard at the moment. Standoff HP is next. All right. We are now on Standoff HP. Map 5 in this best of 7. The reverse sweep is possible. But we will be looking for big games from Pat, Skips, and as well as Love Wins. On the other side, to keep that from happening, is Mischief, Maddie, and Marksman, the triple M's of the series. And Marksman is opting to play the scenario. And yeah, time is now getting played. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, time is not really getting 85 from Team 1 until just now. Huge 2 kills from Pat and Lovewind. Pat decides to push through wood. Kind of pushing towards P2 at the same time. However, that will kind of put a damper onto the situation. Yep. And I mean, ooh! Love wins on the 3. Make that 4. She is popping. Pat kills one in the back. Skips. Needs to kind of play the front. Time is huge at the moment. Pat really needs to give reinforcement over to Love Wins. Same with Skips. They need to hurry. Yeah, I mean, this is doable at the moment. And I mean, Love Wins is feeling herself. And they are spawning Team 2 out across the map. However, Marksman, lead man, gets traded out. Traded out, and I mean, yeah, Skips didn't even necessarily have to chow that, but knowing him, that was highly probable. Yeah, and I mean, Marksman kind of lets alone that new Pat playing his life. But the station is inbound. And they are spawning on opposite. However, Team 2 is spawning out further. They are completely pushed in. Marksman takes down 2. Yeah, I mean, Skips takes down 2. But I think the P-run rotation is underway. Shift on the 4 gets killed from behind by Skips. Maddie sees Love Wins on top wood. And Marksman, knowing where Skips is at, is playing for it. And takes him down. And at the moment, you know, slaying is pretty even on both sides of this. But what's the scoreline? Marksman, the ever meleeer. And he is on a roll at the moment. Man. And they will now head into P2, but this time Team 2 does have the rotation. However, the way that Marksman is playing his life in the back at the moment may cost him how these next gunfights go. Mischief takes down Pat. Huge kill. However, there is one in the back and they are not getting red. Yeah, man. 16-11 for Mischief at the moment. 17-12. And I mean, some body shots. However, Pat is playing inside a new, but was get taken down by Maddie, but they were really by the nade end. Worst Gifts is also retaining control of Deli side. if I were her, I'd kind of stay down. Some body shots back. And Mischief is on a 5. He does have a cruise missile. Does he opt? Oh, never mind, he does not. I thought he was at the moment. Pat is kind of struggling at the moment, going 6 and 19. Despite that, they are maintaining decent control of the hill. However, this is not looking absolute best at the moment, and that is a crazy kill from Gibson at that range. The Scorpion, or what was the Scorpion? Pat did not need to stand out from there, but however, and I mean, yeah. Huge kill from Pat. Huge double kill from Lovelin's. But there is a cruise missile being called in by Mischief, and they do know where the last one's at. And they do play it. And they do take the lead right on back. Yeah. Team 2 should be going for new. Last hill in the rotation. I mean, yeah, I mean, this is going to have to be like nearly perfect from the side of Team 2. And every second gain from here on out makes it just that much more impossible. And that is going to extend the game to map 6. "37 and 21 from Skips, 21 and 22 from Love Wins, and I believe that was like 8 and 27 from Pat. I could be off on that. And we will be heading into a Slums hardpoint for map 6. I'm low-key hoping to get to map 7 and play and watch Raid and see how that goes between these two teams. Yeah, 12 and 26. Oh gosh. And All right. Alrighty, Slums HP. And map 6. Alrighty. The constant emotes on the side of Skips and Love Wins. Meanwhile, for Marksman Mischief, not much to do other than try to close the series out. Oh, rough shots from Skips. Shaky shots. And that will give P1 time over to P2, at least for the initial. And Skips opting to play his life. Mischief on F3 is taken down. Skips gets the double. If he can help maintain control here. And yeah, and that should cause spawns to be a little directly towards the hill. But do they read the back? Pat at least has the rough idea, but however, that should open up the front. As Mischief plays his life, and the pinch is completely set in stone. And Marksman with the 3-piece plays up. This is exactly where you want to be if you're Team 2. And Marksman with the beamers, getting the headshots on everybody. 5 kills for Marksman. And he's not able to continue it on. And if I'm Team 1, you gotta cut your losses and play for the rotation, the cutoffs. Number 2 should have a read onto number 7, and he does. And this is kind of a little rough position here. Pat at the moment. More so the angle that he's using than anything. And everybody's sending out. Yeah, and score is going back and forth. And New is inside a garage. See how these two teams opt to play it. Huge kill from Skiss, forces Marksman to pop out. Almost gets the 2-piece. Pat overextends just a tad bit. However, Skipp's trying to maintain control. And just perfect timing is happening for Pat and Love Wins. The Marksman had to turn around and try to fight the immediate threat, or at least the threat that he knows of. And despite how the numbers look on the kills department, surprisingly the lead is over towards Team 1. So it either means Team 1 is just getting like the really important kills, or they're just playing fundamentally better, and that might be a mixture of both. And I mean, yeah, this is huge time coming over from Team 1. If they can just maintain it, like at least another 10 seconds, and as I say that, just because they all get taken down one after the other. However, Maddie should have eyes on the rotation, but she gives up the timings. Marks try to play the rotation. Skips sniffs him out. Pat with the 2. And they block the spawns. And it's going to take at least another 8 seconds for Team 2 to even contest. And Love wins with the angle. Oh. Big team kill from Pat on the skips. And with the rest of this hill, it could very well make it play happen. Oh wow. Eddie's on a 4, but just realized Pat rotated around her, but Team 1 will block the spawns and force Red to spawn out. But do they read number 2? He is the player to read at the moment. And he does get red. Great nade from Mischief. Mischief on a 3. And this is looking pretty good. Wow. I mean, yeah. Yikes. But do they read number 5? And that's kind of what you hope doesn't happen if you're Team 1. And Marksman with a huge kill on the Love wins on the rotation. And these are big moments. This might be the hill that determines who wins the match. Yikes. Maddie, last alive. It's taken down. They are completely pinched in. And yeah, 4 kill streak from Skips, 3 kill streak from Love wins. Still technically anybody's game. Yo. These kills, so huge. However, marksman, last alive. But do they read the spawn? Oh, flick over. Yep. And the rest of this time has to get played. However, you can contest it. Oh my god, this is going to come down really close. I do think it's mathematically impossible, especially if they happen to contest it. And I think that's it. Ah, man, 234 to 232. This will go into map 7. Yikes, and yikes. Even though they're getting outslayed, they're winning. Which is insane. Alrighty. Hop on board here with Marksman. By the way, thanks to him to fill in for this series. I don't know what I would have done if he didn't. Let's see. Skips with this initial nade kill on the Maddie. Pat gets on info on the Marksman. Skips hunting. I think caught a glimpse. Bishop trying to play his life. And oh man. 1-0 for side of team 2. Yeah. Dude. And I mean, hop on here with Maddie. And I mean, caught a glimpse of Skips. They will opt to push into Tiki. They should have info. Huge kills, and the ninja defuse is in. Oh Lord, that's the second ninja. And I mean, yeah, I mean, these rounds are pretty interesting. It's just Cog glimpse, gets weak, backs up, marksman. Skips, falls off the map. Yep. Love wins less than the 1v2. Well, it was, yeah. Ooh! And she gets all three for the ace. 2-1 for team 1. Ooh. That reaction time to pull out the knife there. Good read. She's just making like a lot of the plays in S&D, like the ones that don't really like do too much to the snipe. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard gunfight for anybody. 2-2. Going into round 5. This may be a round 11 series. Who knows? Like all the signs kind of point towards it. It's closely matched as these two teams are. But you wouldn't really suspect. I guess with this, like, the way the guns are, I guess could be, very well be. Yeah. Oh, I think team 2 has the read. Maddie. Almost with the timing. I think they like cut them off. And that's exactly what they thought. Huge kills and huge trades going all around the bomb. Pat just playing his life. Everyone's making sure she kills money with the overextension from Pat's info. And Marksman kind of just full sales it to try to force the trade. And that kind of causes them to win the round. 3-2. Love wins, leading the way. She does have an RC car. Mischief pulled out the snipe. Marksman with the first blood. Love wins. Pet takes out Marksman. Gets traded in the trades. All around. Skips just needs to play his life. Keep in mind that Maddie is the one that is forced to plant if this does go to time. And Skips wins it. 4-2. Going into round 7. Maddie on the donut watch. Hop off her paw so that she may make something happen. Bishop kind of just left alone at the moment. But he will get reinforcements, but they do not get the timing on the window. And Marksman pays the price for it. Maddie, but gets her first kill. And Pat. And Mischief gets both. 4-3 going into round 8. Map 7. Best of 7. And the thing, if any of the first 3 maps went in the side of Team 1, we would not be on this map. And that Ninja Diffuse round may just give the edge over to Team 1. And that is an ace from, I believe, is Mischief. Yeah, it was. 10 and 4. Leading the way with 1200 damage. Arguably the top S&D player in the old head server. Is currently on a 5 kill streak at the moment as well. So slaying wise, they are even, but however, if you're looking at both teams at the moment, you would kind of think that Skips loses the 1v2 with the situation as it is. And this would have to be some like insane timings as well. If he gets away with his life, so help me. Oh, they know where he's at. They caught a glimpse of him. He is now trapped. And they opt to get on the defuse. And they got the defuse. They revenged it. Good play call for Maddie to hop on that bomb. Almost made things interesting if Skips were to have gotten that kill a little sooner. He probably could have like escaped through P5. Pat with the huge first blood on some Marksman. Mischief. And Maddie opts to back down, but that might be falling into their trap. Yeah, man. These timings. Oh my god. Round 11. Oh my god. Winner of this round takes not only the map, but the entire 7-map series that has lasted, what now? Almost 2 hours. And Pat, not to mention, is on a 3-kill streak at the moment. They get info onto 1. But Marksman plays his life. Pat gets first blooded. This is not an optimal position for the side of Team 1. Mischief opting to... Marksman opting to possibly hit the route. However, they do technically have a potential A plant, especially if they happen to take down Maddie mid-map. Marksman. God, Eclipse skips. Skips, caught the escape. And Mischief takes down Skips. Love wins in a very unlikely 1v3. And she gets taken down. That was a hell of a fucking attempt from the side of Team 1 to almost reverse sweep Team 2. Wow. And Skips leaves the map. Quite the sourpuss, I might add. But no matter. And GG's to everyone. This is your host for the evening, Dr. Siege, is out.